What's up, folks? Welcome back to the channel. Hey, it's mid-May. We've signed up for the NSKA Roadrunner event. Pretty cool format. They give the option of 10 different lakes. You choose the one you want to go to. I've chosen Lake Bailey up at Petit State Park to start my day. We're getting started live scoping here. Catch a little crappie. Doesn't help me in a bass tournament. Still pretty cool. Throw him back and keep on going. We're almost an hour and a half in at this point. I still don't have a really good bass. I think I caught a couple small ones and I didn't even measure and threw back. Getting frustrated with the live scope. I'm seeing fish down there. You know, I get a couple follows. I put it right on their head, put it above their head, let it drop by them. Trying all sorts of different tactics. I threw the jerk bait at them a few times. I think I even tied on a hair jig and threw it down there. Just not really getting a ton of reactions. Start to get frustrated here, and just when I was about ready to give up on it, end up getting a pretty good bite. When this fish initially hit, it rolled a few times. Had me thinking it was a catfish. To my surprise, actually ended up being a bass. I think I say that it's a 17 and a half, actually being 17.75, so a good way to get the day started. Almost an 18-incher.
Not a catfish. All right, 17 and a half. Let's go. Big ass crappie. Big old crappie.
This is quite a bit of time, almost an hour after I caught that big bass. Since then, you know, we've caught a big old crappie, and this will be the second small bass that I didn't even measure and just threw back. You know, after I end up catching this one, I decided to make an executive decision. You know, as much as I wanted to practice live scoping, hey, it's time to put a frog in our hand and go get work done. A lot of times in these small little pads here, I'll throw a top toad. That's what I got in my hand here. And a lot of times it'll move fish. You'll see them kind of move behind it. And then I'll follow that up with a smaller white spro frog. Here, this one just ate the top toad.
Motherfucker somewhere. Knew y'all was around here somewhere. Right in the face, baby. Let's go.
This fish ends up being right at 17 inches. Now this fish here is one of those, I saw it move when I ran the top toad through there. So I took the spro frog and took it through there and moved it a little slower to see if I could get a bite.
Big, but he's number 3. I get him in. God dang it. Come off of there. That ain't what we needed. God dog it. Oh, he's fucking shitting me right now.
Small guy, a little over 13 inches, but get me towards the limit. At 15 and a quarter here, slowly getting towards that limit. All right, sorry for the bad camera angle here, but hey, I want you to notice how stable this autopilot is. I had saw a big fish move on the top toes, so I threw the little spro frog right behind it. As y'all can see, this day built very slow, but with that 20.5 incher, now I'm feeling myself, and we got a shot.
Half on the frog. Let's go.
Well, my battery ended up dying. Right in front of me is where I caught my 19.5 incher. I wanted y'all to see how shallow I was, and here's a look at that fish.
Good God, where'd you come from? I ain't mad at you, though. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you one bit.
At this point in the day, I was sitting in first, but I needed some cushion. I had Corey Hopper nipping on my heels here. This ends up being 16.75, gets me to 91.5. And hey, that's going to be good enough for the W. We're going to take the win. You know, this day started out really slow for me. Got frustrating at times, but I just stuck with it. Made adjustments, decided to scrap the live scope, pick up a frog, go shallow, and ended up finding some fish. Found some big fish and had a good time. I wanted to include this little clip here just so y'all can see how I load the autopilot. I don't trailer. I just back down the ramp, pull it up the front. Not saying it's recommended to do it that way, but that's how I do it. So if you're looking for a good, quick, easy way to load up, you can do that. Hey, the key for my day, really and truly, this isn't just a plug, but it's the 7-foot heavy Ducket rod, the Pro Series by Kelly Jordan. I love that for a frog rod. I had that paired with Cortland Master Braid at 50 pound. And again, I was just running a top toed and running the miniature white Spro frog. Hope y'all enjoyed that outing. Catch y'all next time. You know, we're going to hit the road and maybe go do some Ozark smallmouth fishing next, so look for that one coming soon.